Joe Biden, here's another inept leader that the media can no longer protect. Even CNN is now reporting on Biden meeting with his dodgy son's business partners whilst he was vice president. We've known that since 2020, but CNN is finally reporting it after a horror week for the president, where we've learned that on at least 4 occasions his lawyers located classified documents he's not supposed to have. The FBI is treating Biden very differently to other similar breaches, but despite the protection racket from the FBI and the Justice Department, the American people want accountability. A new poll shows that around 2/3 of Americans favour Congress investigating the classified documents found at President Biden's home and post-vice presidential office. And that includes a majority of Democrats, surprisingly, 52% of Democrats. Douglas, only 16% of Americans oppose such an investigation. Will Biden survive this? Will he be the candidate in 2024?
I think not. I think there's a very interesting story here. I think that it shows, he was very critical of Donald Trump after the Mar-a-Lago raids. Either it's clear what classified documents are or it isn't. And if it isn't clear, then maybe that explains why Donald Trump had them and Joe Biden had them and had them sitting around in one of his garages beside one of his cars and in a think tank that he runs that no one knew he had, and at his office, at his home, and so on. But I think it is actually clear, it should be very clear, that a document with top secret on it, for instance, briefings about relations with Britain, Ukraine, Russia, China, and more, shouldn't be just left around in the garage. So here's what I think is going on, Rita. I think this is a Democrat. If you look at the sources that this has been leaked to, I think this is an internal Democrat effort to stop Biden running in the next presidential election. Yes. There are a lot of Democrats who want to get him out of the way. He would be in his mid-80s at the end of his next term. He's, plenty of people in their early 80s and mid-80s are sprightly, but Joe Biden ain't among them. And so I think it's an internal Democrat effort to get him out of the way now. The big question then for the party is what they replace him with, because the bench is not a good one.